Sugars, the restaurant that will leave you in a food-induced coma, my friends. Prepare yourself for a culinary adventure that will redefine your taste buds and leave you begging for more. Introducing Sugars, the restaurant that will make you question the very meaning of hunger. Let's start with the Niois salad, a dish that could have been a contender for the world's smallest salmon platter. The chef must have stumbled upon the last remaining morsels of salmon and sprinkled them on top with the delicacy of a surgeon. But hey, the red onions were abundant, so at least you'll have something to cry about. Then there's the Cajun sandwich, where the flavor resided more in the bread than the actual filling. It's like ordering a hamburger and getting a toasted bun with a side of bland meat. The raw carrot slices were a delightful surprise, adding a much-needed crunch to the otherwise soggy sandwich. But don't let these minor setbacks fool you. Sugars is all about the ambience. It's got a back area so cozy, you'll want to cuddle up with a good book and a glass of wine or a flask, depending on how the Niois salad made you feel. But be warned, if you're a party of more than one, the front area is about as spacious as a sardine can. The service is top-notch, with servers as gracious as Southern belles. They'll even play I Spy with your kids, making you wonder if you're dining at a restaurant or attending a children's party. And finally, let's not forget the dessert. Their chocolate double Diablo cake is a masterpiece, so rich, it'll knock you out colder than a boxer losing a title fight. So, there you have it. Sugars, a restaurant that will leave you satisfied, stuffed, and slightly bewildered. Just remember, if you do decide to venture in, make a reservation, lest you end up waiting in a line that rivals the one for Disneyland. But trust me, even with a wait, the food-induced coma you'll experience is well worth it. Alright, gastronomes. Odyssey Gastropub in Colorado Springs is the culinary equivalent of a wild, interstellar adventure. Prepare your taste buds for a cosmic journey like no other. First off, the ambience is on point. It's like stepping into a sleek, modern starship, but instead of aliens, you're greeted by an awesome staff that knows their stuff. And speaking of stuff, the food is out of this world. I mean, their Brussels sprouts are so darn delicious, even a devout hater like me couldn't resist. It's like they've been beamed down from some culinary paradise. And their Cubano sandwich. It's like a cosmic explosion of flavor in your mouth. Now, let's talk about the drinks. The whiskeys are so smooth, they'll teleport you to relaxation station in no time. And don't miss their build-your-own mimosas. It's a whole bottle of bubbly just begging to be mixed with your favorite juice. Okay, so maybe the brunch menu isn't as extensive for herbivores, but who cares? You're here for the interstellar experience, right? And our server was like a stellar guide, splitting our check with the precision of a rocket launch. Overall, Odyssey Gastropub is a culinary supernova that'll leave you starry-eyed and ravenous for more. So, fellow foodies, if you're in Colorado Springs, don't be a space cadet. Walk into Odyssey and prepare for a gastronomic adventure that's simply out of this world. Holy moly! District 11 is like the love child of an art gallery, a whiskey lounge, and a Michelin-starred restaurant. The vibes are off the charts, and you'll feel like you've stepped into a scene from a Groovies movie. The bartenders are cocktail whisperers, conjuring up elixirs that will make your taste buds do a tap dance. And let's talk about the food. It's like a culinary symphony that dances on your palate with every bite. The strip steak is a masterpiece, so juicy it'll make your jaw drop. Special shootout to the appetizers. The piccolo peppers are an explosion of flavor that melts in your mouth like a spicy cloud. The carne adobada tacos are a fiesta in your mouth, with a kick that's just the right amount of oomph. And the seafood trio. It's like biting into a fresh ocean breeze, only better. Gluten-free fried seafood. Who knew that was even possible? Top it all off with the owners, who are about as welcoming as a warm hug. You can tell they pour their hearts and souls into every detail of this place. So, do yourself a favor and get to District 11. Your stomach, your soul, and your Instagram feed will thank you. It's a culinary adventure that'll leave you saying, yoda, 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 I've died and gone to food heaven. In the historic Alexander Building, a culinary oasis awaits at the public house. Prepare yourself for an evening shrouded in giggles and gastronomic delight. Step inside this Victorian-era charmer and you'll find a dining hall so spacious you could host a royal jousting tournament. And let's not forget the 30 taps of local brews. It's like a beer lover's paradise. But hold on to your britches, folks. Their green tomato appetizer, oh my word, it's a symphony of crispy, tangy goodness. The goat cheese on top. It's like a bearded angel blessing the dish with cheesy goodness. Now, let's talk about the green chili mac and cheese with chicken and bacon. Picture this, tender chicken, creamy mac, and crispy bacon all nestled in a cheesy hug. It's like a party in your mouth. And those pub fresh crispy, seasoned, perfect for dunking into any sauce that dares come near them. Okay, here comes the best part, the service. It's like having a witty butler attending to your every whim. And the chef. Culinary Picasso himself. So, if you're looking for a night filled with laughter and lip-smacking grub, the public house is the place to be. Just remember to bring your appetite and a good sense of humor. Because at this place, the only thing that's serious is the quality of the food. Holy mole, it's Chili Colorado. Yo, get ready to chili-tasticate the taste buds, folks. Chili Colorado ain't just a restaurant, it's a culinary symphony that'll make your hips holler non-stop. The ambience. It's like stepping into a spicy hacienda where traditional Mexican vibes dance with modern charm. Music so hot it'll make you salsa with yourself. Now, let's talk tacos. Oh boy, these are not your average street tacos. They're like mini fistas in your mouth, bursting with flavor that'll have you planning your next visit before you've even finished your first. And the chips and salsa. Holy guac, they're like the nachos of the gods. The chips are so crispy, they'd make a symphony when you dip them into the salsa. And that salsa. It's got more flavors than an international food truck rally. The burritos. They're so big, they'll give your arms a workout. And the fillings. It's like a party for your palate with tender meats, creamy beans, and melted cheese that'll make you forget all your troubles. But wait, there's more. The green chili. It's like a spicy hug that'll warm your soul and make you wonder why you've never tried green chili before. It's the perfect sidekick to any Mexican dish, but beware, it'll leave your breath like a jalapeno farm. And let's not forget the staff. They're so friendly, you'll feel like you've known them for years. And they're always ready to recommend the best dish to satisfy your fiery cravings. So, the next time you're looking for a Mexican fiesta that'll blow your socks off, head over to Chili Colorado. But be warned, once you've tasted their culinary magic, you'll be hooked for life. Just don't blame us when your waistline starts to resemble a chili pepper. Restaurant 1858, where overpriced grubs get a sea of stars. Get ready for a culinary adventure that'll make your taste buds weep tears of both joy and confusion. Welcome to Restaurant 1858, where your wallet will be lighter than a feather, but your stomach will be as heavy as a grizzly bear's belly. First, the onion rings. Let me tell you, folks, these aren't your average, run-of-the-mill rings. They're like potato chips dipped in barbecue sauce, only better. You'll find yourself fighting tooth and nail for the last crumb. The steaks, on the other hand, are a mixed bag. I mean, it's 1858, so you'd expect some Western-style goodness, right? Well, not so much. The steak was so tough, I felt like I was trying to chew on a dinosaur bone. You'd be better off with a burger, which was about as dry as the Colorado Desert. Now, let's talk about that automatic 20 gratuity. They got you there, folks. They slapped that 20 on every bill, regardless of whether your service was worthy of it. It's like they're saying, hey, you're gonna pay for it whether you like it or not. But hey, the views are nice, I'll give 'em that. You'll get to walk through Seven Falls Park, which is like a scene from The Sound of Music. Just be sure to take some salt and pepper sackets with you, because they don't have any on the tables. Overall, Restaurant 1858 is a bit of a gamble. If you're looking for a good meal, your chances are about 50-50. But if you're just there for the ambience and onion rings, go for it. Just don't forget to bring a credit card with a high limit, because you're gonna need it. Holy smokes, Phantom Canyon is like a Earth's hair metal band trapped in a brewery. Remember back in March 2020 when everything went to hell? Well, my last visit here was like a premonition. The next day, the whole world was like, we're closing down for a nap. And guess what? I came back this year, and it's like they never closed. Service is still on point, the food is even better than I remember, especially those stout cocktails, oh mama. And it's still the perfect spot for a family reunion or a group of friends who need to catch up over a few pints. Now, let's talk about the food. It's like a symphony of flavors. The nachos are like a party in your mouth, with cheese so gooey it could make a sloth dance. The pretzel. Don't even get me started. It's so fresh, you'll think you're in a Bavarian beer hall. And the wings crispy, saucy, and perfect for chasing down that kvass. What the heck is kvass, you ask? It's this crazy Russian fermented drink that's like the love child of beer and kombucha. Trust me, it's the perfect accompaniment to a hearty meal. Okay, so the service may not be the fastest in town, but hey, who's in a hurry when you're surrounded by great food and company? The staff may be more interested in gossiping with each other than refilling your water, but that's just because they're having such a good time. And that weird incident where the staff member blocked me from the restroom. Well, let's just say it was like watching a human game of Pac-Man. But seriously, Phantom Canyon is a gem in the heart of Colorado Springs. It's got the perfect mix of atmosphere, food, and drinks to make any night out a memorable one. Just don't expect your server to be as fast as a rocket, or you might start to feel like you're living in the slow lane in a really delicious way. Ow, where the east meets the west and the food explodes. Buckle up, folks, cause you're about to witness a culinary roller coaster that'll rock your taste buds like a Metallica concert. Ow is like the low child of a Michelin-starred restaurant and a hip Asian street food joint. It's a culinary melting pot that'll make your tongue do backflips and your stomach do the happy dance. Let's start with the Sriracha Maple Bacon Chicken Waffle. It's a symphony of flavors that'll have you singing hallelujah. From the first bite, the crispy chicken is so tender, it melts in your mouth like butter. The sweet maple syrup and smoky bacon take it to the next level, like a food truck showdown between heaven and hell. And hold on tight for the Gangnam Fried Chicken. It's a mountain of crispy goodness that'll make your jaw drop and your diet plan crumble into dust. The sauce is a glorious concoction of Korean spices that'll dance on your taste buds until dawn. But wait, there's more. The nitro short ribs are a culinary masterpiece that'll make you question the meaning of life. They're so tender, you could cut them with a rubber band. And the flavor. It's like a flavor bomb that's been dropped on your palate, leaving a permanent scar of pure awesomeness. And let's not forget the cat call cocktail. It's a magical potion that'll turn even the most introverted wallflower into a karaoke star. One sip of this liquid gold, and you'll be belting out Livin' on a Prayer with the confidence of Bon Jovi himself. The atmosphere at Ow is just as electric as the food. It's like a trendy art gallery mixed with a lively pub. The decor is a mishmash of Asian influences and modern design, and the music is loud enough to make you feel like you're at a concert. But don't worry, the staff is so friendly and attentive, they'll make you feel like you're at Grandma's house if Grandma was a master chef from Seoul. So what are you waiting for? Grab your friends, your stretchy pants, and your dancing shoes, and prepare for a culinary extravaganza that'll lead you begging for more. Just be warned. After one visit to Ow, your favorite takeout joint will feel like a sad, lonely old couch. Toki, the Korean tapas oasis that'll rock your soul. Yo, Colorado Springs, buckle up for a gastronomic adventure at Toki, the Asian tapas cocktail lounge that'll make your taste buds do a square dance. I mean, this place is like an Asian culinary playground where you can nibble on bit-sized wonders like beef lettuce wrapped bursting with flavor. Ignore the corn. It's like the third wheel at a party. or their fried chicken, which is so greasy you could use it to oil a bobcat. But hey, at least you can say you helped out the auto industry while you stuffed your face. But seriously, the beef gyoza is like the Michael Jordan of dumplings. It's so good, you'll be asking for an autograph. And their cocktails. They're like a liquid time machine that transports you to a Korean fiesta. Oh, and the atmosphere. It's like a cozy jazz club meets a Korean speakeasy. The low lighting makes it perfect for a romantic date night, but it's also a great spot to hang with your squad and sip on cocktails like Baby Yoda, whatever that means. Now, don't be like those poor souls who showed up without reservations. This place is poppin' like popcorn, so call ahead or risk standing outside like a lonely lamppost. And remember, Toki is not just a restaurant, it's an experience. So go forth, my fellow foodies, and feast until the music stops. Just don't order the fried chicken unless you're planning on having a hot oil bath afterward. But hey, at least it's the perfect appetizer for a day at the car wash. The Purple Onion, where the food rocks and the vibes flow like purple wine. Yo, check it out. I went to this totally tubular joint called the Purple Onion in Colorado Springs, and let me tell you, it was like a cosmic dance party on my taste buds. First off, the food. It's like a symphony of flavors, man. I had this gyro platter with extra shrimp, and it was so good, I almost cried. The meat was juicy and flavorful, and the shrimp. Oh my sweet Poseidon, it was like eating the nectar of the gods. Now, about the ambience. It's like a cross between a family gathering and a rock and roll concert. It's got that homey vibe, but there's also this infectious energy that makes you want to get up and dance. I swear, I saw a couple of old ladies doing the Macarena at the bar. As for the service, it was like a well-oiled machine. Fast, friendly, and always with a smile. I mean, it took a bit to warm up our server, but by the end, she was practically our new best friend. Now, I know some folks are tripping about the smell of marijuana, but hey, this is Colorado, baby. If you can't handle it, stay home and smoke your own stash. Plus, once you take that first bite of that gyro, you won't even notice. So, if you're looking for a place where the food is out of this world, the vibes are off the hook, and the service is better than the Ritz, then get your purple on and head to the Purple Onion. Trust me, you won't regret it, unless you're allergic to pure awesomeness. Homer, the culinary coliseum of Colorado Springs, folks, prepare your taste buds for a gastronomic rumble at Homer, the restaurant that's turning lunchtime into a spectator sport. Picture this, you saunter in, your belly rumbling like a freight train. Suddenly, the air fills with the intoxicating scent of deliciousness, beckoning you like a siren's song. And just when you think you can't handle the suspense any longer, the culinary gladiator emerges from the kitchen, wielding a tray that could make a Roman emperor blush. Every bite at Homer is a journey into the unknown. The menu is like a choose-your-own-adventure book, except instead of dragons and dungeons, you're choosing between mind-blowing burgers, salads that'll make your greens jealous, and hand pies that will leave you questioning your sanity in a good way. And if that wasn't enough, they've even got a coffee latte on tap. It's like a party in your mouth, non-stop. But hold your horses, my friends. While the food is the star of the show, the atmosphere is worthy of its own standing ovation. Homer is spacious, airy, and exudes a vibe that's as chill as a mountain breeze. Whether you're lunching with your crew, working on your laptop, or simply trying to impress your clients with your impeccable taste, this place has got you covered. Now, about those chairs, they may be a little unforgiving, but hey, who needs comfort when your taste buds are screaming for joy? Besides, the panoramic view of the mountains from the bar seating is enough to make you forget all your earthly troubles. And let's not forget the plants. They add just the right touch of green, making you feel like you're dining in a tropical paradise minus the humidity. So, if you're looking for a lunch spot that's hip, healthy, and guaranteed to leave you with a smile on your face, Homer is your battlefield. Just be sure to bring your appetite and a sense of humor, because this culinary coliseum is not for the faint of heart. Attention foodies. Prepare your taste buds for an epic culinary adventure at Susanna's Comfort Cuisine, the culinary equivalent of a Seinfeld episode with food as the Kramer and you as Jerry. From the moment you step into this cozy abode, you'll feel like part of the Soprano family, minus the whacking. The decor may be bland, but let's be honest, you're here for the food, not the feng shui. Speaking of food, buckle up for a flavor explosion that would make even the soup Nazi jealous. The Broncos Buffalo Dip is a tailgate buffet in a bowl, with something to satisfy every palate, from the Spice-Averse to the Firebreathers. And those complimentary dinner rolls. They're like little fluffy clouds that melt in your mouth. But wait, there's more. The spaghetti and meatballs will make you forget all about the Manicotti incident. And the Talon's coconut stir-fry is a work of art, as visually stunning as it is scrumptious. The vegetables are grilled to perfection, the rice is fluffy, and the coconut milk sauce is the perfect balance of sweet and savory. But the real star of the show is Susanna, the chef and owner. She's like the Elaine of the restaurant world, quick-witted and always ready with a smile. And like George Costanza, she's not afraid to take risks, which is why her menu is full of unexpected culinary delights. Now, about that 3-week road trip. Well, consider this your culinary pit stop. Just don't expect to find a better meal anywhere in CO, NM, or AZ. Susanna's Comfort Cuisine is the real deal, the yada-yada of dining experiences. So come on down, grab a table by the front window, and let the food speak for itself. Just be prepared for a lot of what's the deal with and you're killing me, Susanna. Before you leave. Attention, devourers of deliciousness. Gather round, folks, as we embark on a culinary expedition to the Atomic Cowboy, a culinary wonderland where Denver Biscuit Co. and Fat Sally's NY Pizza wage a glorious battle for your taste buds. Firstly, the biscuits. Oh, my sweet, carb-loving friends, these aren't just biscuits, they're fluffy pillows of heaven that defy all biscuit stereotypes. The Winnernut, a majestic masterpiece adorned with fried chicken and French toast, is like a symphony in your mouth. And if you're looking for a hearty bite, the pot pie will make you dance a jig of joy. But wait, there's more. Step aside, pizza aficionados, for the Lola is here to steal your hearts. This tantalizing biscuit sandwich, embracing the warmth of Nashville hot chicken, will leave you panting for more. And that apple butter. It's like liquid gold, dousing your taste buds in pure bliss. Now, let's not forget the hash browns. These crispy, golden nuggets will dance on your tongue, begging for your undivided attention. They're the perfect accompaniment to any biscuit sandwich, elevating your breakfast game to the stratosphere. The atmosphere at Atomic Cowboy is a vibrant fusion of rustic charm and urban edge. The decor whispers tales of old-world elegance, while the bustling ambience of a sports bar on game day adds a touch of excitement. It's like dining in a museum of culinary delights, where every dish is a masterpiece. Service. Impeccable. The staff, armed with warm smiles and an unwavering dedication to your satisfaction, will make you feel like royalty. And that coffee bar. It's a sanctuary for caffeine addicts, offering an array of mugs that would make any hipster drool. So gather your friends, family, and appetite for a culinary adventure that will leave you craving for more. Atomic Cowboy, my fellow foodies, is a testament to the power of deliciousness. Prepare for a feast that will rock your taste buds and leave you with a smile that could power a small city. Prepare to surrender your burger sanity, Skirted Heifer's culinary masterpiece. Hold on to your hat, burger enthusiasts. I've embarked on a quest to discover the most exceptional burgers this city has to offer, and my first stop has blown me away. Welcome to the Skirted Heifer, where culinary brilliance meets bovine bliss. Upon entering this cozy establishment, I was greeted with the warm embrace of friendly staff who handled my indecisiveness with saintly patience. After an epic mental battle, I settled on the Hangover, a Triple D-approved behemoth that would make Guy Fieri shed a tear of joy. As I sank my teeth into this edible masterpiece, a symphony of flavors erupted in my mouth. The patty was juicy and flavorful, the bacon crisp and savory, The egg yolk melted and oozed with a richness that made me want to dance the Macarena. And oh, the cheese. It was a melted river of golden goodness that cascaded over my burger like a fondue fountain. But the real game changer was the fries. Seasoned with a secret blend that can only be described as heavenly, they were crispy, salty, and so addictive that I could have sworn I heard my body chanting, "More fries. More fries." Now, let's not forget the ambience. While the dining area may be petite, it exudes an eclectic charm that makes you feel like you've stepped into a quirky family kitchen. There's even a ranch dispenser that's so good, I'd consider it a legitimate tourist attraction. So, if you're in search of a burger experience that will leave you craving more, mark your calendars and get thee to the skirted Haifa. Just be warned, after one bite, you may find yourself forever haunted by the memory of this culinary masterpiece. It's like they say, once you skirted the Haifa, there's no going back to the humdrum of ordinary burgers. Suma, the epitome of dining delights, with a side of quirks and a touch of ripped pants, folks. Brace yourselves for a gastro-comedy adventure at Suma, where old men gather like moths to a flickering flame, their thirst for libations and savory bites unyielding. And fear not, my fellow octogenarians, for summer's happy hour menu offers a smorgasbord of sliders that will keep your taste buds bouncing like a pensioner on a trampoline. But hold your horses, cowboys. The happy hour menu is a veritable tease, leaving you yearning for more like a teenage boy staring at the Victoria's Secret catalogue. And if you crave a full dinner salad, prepare to be left with a hole in your heart and a lettuce-less existence. Yet, despite these minor shortcomings, Suma shines brighter than a disco ball in a nursing home. Their New Mex stew is a symphony of flavors, dancing on your tongue like a herd of tiny flamenco dancers. And the shotgun pots. Oh, my sweet grandmother. These potato nuggets are like little golden coins, fried to perfection and seasoned with enough spices to make your taste buds do the conga. The service at Suma is as attentive as a mother-in-law at a family reunion, but don't be alarmed, there's a touch of quirkiness that makes the experience truly memorable. Just be prepared for the occasional FaceTime chat with the waiter or a staple that's looking for a new home in your pants leg. But hey, who needs fancy pants when you're surrounded by great food and hilarious mishaps? Suma is a culinary gem, a place where you can indulge in culinary delights and embrace the unexpected. So gather your old buddies, bring a change of clothes, and prepare for a dining experience that will leave you with a belly full of laughter and a smile that's wider than a Hot Wheels racetrack. Good morning, fellow Epicureans. Allow me to regale you with a tale of culinary delight from Garden of the Gods Market and Cafe, a watering hole that's like a comedy club for your taste buds. Picture this, a veritable smorgasbord of Colorado goodies greets you as you step inside. Pickles that'll make your toes curl, sodas that'll transport you to your childhood. It's like a food festival on steroids, and your taste buds are begging for an invitation. But wait, there's more. Just when you think the culinary circus can't get any more absurd, they hit you with a showcase of pastries and desserts that would make even a hardened pastry chef cry tears of joy. It's a sugar-induced ballet, and you're the star of the show. Now, let's talk about the coffee. It's like liquid gold, but with more caffeine. The baristas are the masters of the espresso machine, conjuring up lattes that could make a Catholic bishop look with envy. But a word of warning, if you're not a fan of bean-induced hallucinations, steer clear of the cold brew. It's like rocket fuel for your brain, and may lead to spontaneous combustion of your socks. As for the food, prepare yourself for a culinary adventure that will leave your taste buds wondering why they haven't visited this Eden before. The spicy chai is a symphony of spices that will make your sinuses dance the tango. The farmer's classic breakfast is like a royal breakfast on steroids, with bacon that's thicker than a phone book and potatoes that could make an Irishman proud. Just don't forget the seasoning, or else you'll be left with spuds that could double as hockey pucks. And let's not forget the Mountain Man hash. It's like a culinary expedition to the Wild West, with a mishmash of ingredients that will make your digestive system sing a chorus line. But hey, who needs a colon anyway? Now, a word to the wise, the prices are like a roller coaster ride. Prepare yourself for a heart-stopping plunge when you see the tab, but remember, you're paying for an experience that's worth its weight in gold, at least a night out at the comedy club. So, there you have it, fellow food enthusiasts. Garden of the Gods Market and Cafe is the culinary version of a circus, a place where your taste buds will have a ball and your wallet will cry a river. But hey, who needs money when you have memories of a meal that's straight out of a stand-up comedian's notebook? Hold on tight, folks. 90 to chicken, where your taste buds will dance the Macarena. Get ready for a fried chicken extravaganza that will make your taste buds sing and do the conga. 90 to chicken in Colorado Springs is the poultry paradise you didn't know you needed. First off, their chicken tenders are like little golden nuggets of crispy heaven. Dip them in their lemon garlic sauce, and you'll swear you're munching on a citrusy sunbeam. Add some spring onions, and it's like a party in your mouth, complete with party hats and confetti. Now, let's talk about their Korean fried chicken wings. They're so crispy, they'll make your grandma's Sunday roast look like soggy bread. And that spicy garlic sauce. It's like a flavorful dance partner that will tango all over your tongue. Just be warned, your fingers will turn into orange battlefields like a culinary version of Game of Thrones. The atmosphere is cozy and charming, like a warm hug from a chicken. The stuff is as friendly as a puppy that just got a bone, even if they might not always understand your foreign gibberish. But hey, when the chicken is this good, who needs conversation? And speaking of portions, they're so generous, you'll have leftovers for days. So go ahead, order that extra large order. Your stomach will thank you, and your fridge will have a party. But beware, the seating is a bit cramped. It's like a chicken coop with chairs instead of roosts. And the tables are so small, you'll be elbow to elbow with your neighbor. But who cares? You're there for the chicken, not the decor. So whether you're a seasoned chicken connoisseur or a newbie to the poultry world, 92 Chicken will leave you clucking with delight. It's the fried chicken haven that will make you ditch your cooking apron and embrace the culinary greatness of Colorado Springs.